Hello, dear students. Now I will solve some important questions of exercise 6.5. So, taking questions 20, show that the right circular cylinder of given surface and maximum volume is such that its height is equal to the diameter of the base. Right circular cylinder means suppose this is right circular cylinder, its radius of the base is this r and height is h. This is right circular cylinder, radius of the base is this, diameter of the base means 2r. So we have to prove that when its volume is maximum, then h equals to 2r. This is our term. That means for this, volume is maximum and given surface is given. Okay, so let us solve solution. So let r and h be the radius and height of cylinder, right circular cylinder. Then surface of cylinder is given by what? S equals to 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Clear? 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h, because do circular face to circular face, so pi r square plus pi r square, and curved surface 2 pi r h. Okay, now from here this is given, so it will be constant, and here we can write h equals to s minus 2 pi r square upon 2 pi r. This can be written as by dividing it, s upon 2 pi r means 1 upon r minus 2 pi r cancel r. So h equals to this. We can write height is equals to this, where s is given and small r is radius of the base. This is h equals to. Okay. Now volume of the volume of the cylinder. Now the volume of the cylinder is given by V equals to pi r square h. Put the value of h from 1. So s upon 2 pi 1 upon r minus r equals to, by multiplying, pi cancel, 1 r cancel, s r upon 2, s r upon 2 minus pi r cube, this is from 1. Okay, this is B, volume. For maximum or minima of this volume, first of all we have to differentiate it. Na? So dV upon dr equals to s by 2, derivative of r is 1, 3 pi r square, and also from here second derivative d2v upon dr square, again derivative, this is equals to 0, minus 6 pi r, okay. Now for maxima or minima of volume, we have dV upon dr equals to 0, that is this is equals to 0, s upon 2 minus 3 pi r square equals to 0. From here r square equals to s upon 6 pi, okay, this is r square. Now for this r square we will check for sign of the second derivative. From here we can also write r equals to root of s upon 6 pi. Now for this r equals to root of s upon 6 pi d2v upon dr square. This is equals to minus 6 pi root s upon 6 pi, r equals to, put the value r equals to here, this. Clearly this is less than 0. Second derivative less than 0, that means volume is maximum for this r. Implies volume is maximum for r equals to root of s upon 6 pi, that is r square equals to s upon 6 pi. For this value volume is maximum. So, and in this case height and also for this r equals to r, for this r equals to root s upon 6 pi, we get from 1 h equals to s upon 2 pi here, S equals to 6 pi r square. We can put from here also this, or r square equals to S upon 6 pi. You can write also this, r equal to this or this. So h equals to s equals to 6 pi r square, 6 pi r square in place of s upon 2 pi 1 upon r minus r. Now solving it, pi cancel, 3 r, 3r minus r. So 3r minus r equals to 2r. That is diameter of base of cylinder. Okay. So we have proved that whenever a right circular cylinder having given surface S and volume is maximum, then height of the cylinder h is equals to the diameter of the base. Okay, hence proved. Clear? Now question 23 of exercise 6.5. Prove that the volume of the largest cone that can be inscribed in a sphere of radius capital R for a sphere is 8 by 27th sphere of radius R is 8 by 27th of the volume of the sphere. Suppose this is a sphere. Okay. Suppose this is a sphere and we take a cone inscribed in this sphere like this. Okay, and this is R, radius of the base of the cone, and this is height of the cone, and clearly height will pass the center of the radius. So we can make this type of, this is suppose radius of the sphere, A is the center of the sphere, B, C, D. Okay, this is sphere of radius R, capital R. This is also radius. This is height of the cone. Cone is like this. Okay, this is cone. Clear? This is cone. This is sphere. Radius of the sphere. Radius of the sphere. This is radius of the base of the cone. Now from here, height of the cone is BD. Okay. So we have to show that volume of the cone when largest, volume is largest, then largest volume of the cone is equals to 8 by 27 of volume of the sphere. We have to prove. So here solution, let r and small h be the radius and height of cone that can be inscribed in a sphere of radius capital R. Then height of cone is given by h equals to BD and BD equals to AD plus AB, AD plus AB, and AD equals to capital R plus AB equals to, from this right angle triangle, root of AC square minus BC square. Since ABC is right triangle implies h equals to capital R plus root of R square minus small r. This is R, capital R, small r, small r. So this is h equals to, okay, h equals to this. R is given as a constant, will be treated. Small r is the base of the radius of the base of the cone. Clear? Now volume of the cone. Now volume of cone is V equals to 1 upon 3 pi r square h. This is equals to 1 upon 3 pi r square h equals to, from 1, capital R plus root of r square minus small r square, from 1. Implies we get V volume equals to 1 by 3 pi multiplied pi r square capital R plus 1 by 3 pi r square 1 by 3 pi r square root of r square minus r square. Clear? This is volume in term of small r. It is function of r. So differentiate it for maximizing, for large value of this means for maximum or minimum. So derivative is required. So we have to differentiate it, d upon dr. Okay. So this is constant. So r square 2r. So 2 by 3 pi r. Differentiate 2r plus here 1 by 3 pi. Now product of two function r square into this. So differentiate 1 by 3 pi constant first function. First function differentiate it 2 r. So 2 by 3 pi r. Clear? Differentiate it 2r pi by 3. First derivative first function into second function r square minus r square plus 1 by 3 pi first function 1 by 3 pi first function derivative of second, that is root function, that means 1 upon 2 root of r square minus r square into, again differentiate of this means minus 2r. This is the different derivative. Now solving it, 2 by 3 pi r plus, from here 2 by 3 pi r root of r square minus r square. Here 2 cancel, r square r cube minus 1 by 3 minus pi r cube minus upon 3 root of r square minus r square. This is the way. Okay, 2 cancel, minus r minus pi r cube upon 3 this. Now 2 by 3 pi r plus, here taking LCM 3 root of r square minus r square, 3, here 3. So this is multiplied by this 2 pi r, this into this means r square minus r square. Okay, 3 cancel, this is multiplied by this 2 pi r minus of pi r cube. Okay, so finally we get 2 by 3 pi r. From here we can see that the value will get like this, 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square minus pi r cube, 2 pi r cube minus 2 pi r cube minus pi r cube minus 3 pi r cube minus 3 pi r cube upon 3 root r square minus r square. This is first derivative, that is this dv upon dr. Clear? First derivative. Okay, now we are also requiring second derivative for testing whether maximum or minimum. So this is first derivative. Clear? Note down this important questions. Okay, so dv by dr. Again we require second derivative, so once again we have to differentiate it. This first derivative, take equation 2. Now for second derivative, again differentiate it. Okay, This is first derivative. Now we will find second derivative. Okay. Now also we get second derivative d2v upon dr square. Differentiate it with respect to r again. So r equals to 1, 2 by 3 pi r. 2 by 3 pi r. R derivative r is 1. Now here. This upon this quotient rule. So apply quotient rule. Quotient rule. Quotient rule means the square of denominator 9 r square minus r square. R square minus r square of this, and denominator 3 root r square minus r square, and derivative of numerator 2 pi r, derivative r 1, 2 pi r, 2 pi r minus derivative of this 3 r square, 9 pi r square, 9 pi r square. Here minus numerator as it is 2 pi r r, 2 pi r r minus 3 pi r cube into derivative of denominator. Derivative of denominator, that is what? 3 into 1 upon 2 root r square minus r square. This is derivative of its root function into minus 2r. Into minus 2r. This is upper part. Okay. So this is equals to 2 by 3 pi r plus, we can write by taking in numerator, this is as LCM. How? 2 cancel, minus plus r multiplied to this, before this 3, this is denominator, so this is multiplied to this, and this comes to numerator. Okay. So here 3 root of r square minus r square. So derivative of this 1 upon this. So taking LCM, root of r square minus r square means this power 1 and power 1 by 2. So r square minus r square power 3 by 2. Okay. And now this into this 3 1 by 3. Here 3 9 3 r root r square minus r square is, this is equals to r square minus r square into 2 pi r minus 9 pi r cube r square minus 3 minus r minus minus plus 3 of 2 pi r multiplied by r square r minus 3 pi r power 4. This is the second derivative. Okay. Suppose this equation third. This is second derivative. Okay. This is second derivative. This is first derivative. This is second derivative. Here 9. This is second derivative. And this is first derivative. See here I think square. That is square. That is square. That is square. That is square. Okay. This is first derivative. This is second derivative. Now, for largest or maximum volume of cone, now for maxima or minima of volume of cone, we have dV upon dr equals to 0. That is, this is equals to 0. First derivative equals to 0. That is, this is equals to 0. That means 2 by 3 pi r capital R plus 2 pi r square minus 3 pi r cube upon 3 root of r square minus r square equals to 0. From here we have to find the value of now solving it. 2 by 3 pi taking common out, that is not equals to 0. So no, only 1 by 3 pi, 1 by 3 pi r can be taken common out. So 1 by 3 pi r taking cancel out and not equals to 0. So we get 2 1 by 3 pi r 2 capital R plus of 3 cancel out pi r also. So 2r square 1 by 3 pi r 1 by 3 pi r. So 2r square minus 3 pi r square. So 3 square, 3r square. Pi r means r square upon root r square minus r square equals to 0. So we can write from here 2r equals to, taking it on right hand side, then we can change its sign. So there is 3r square minus 2r square upon root of r square minus r square. Clear this? Solving it, Now here you can multiply, cross multiply, so 2r root of r square minus r square equals to 3r square minus 2r square like this. Okay. Now squaring it on both sides implies 4r square minus r square equals to 3r square minus 2r square square. Squaring both sides. After this line we get 4 r to the power 4 minus 4 r square 4 r square equals to, here a minus b whole square, so 9 r power 4 plus 4 r power 4 minus 12 r square. From here we can see that 4 r square 12 r square means, and 9 r to the power 4 r to the power 4, that is 13 minus 4, 9 r to the power 4 equals to 8 r square. So solving it, we can get r square equals to 8 by 9 r square. This is the value of r square. Okay, r square equals to 8 by 9 r square. Clear? Now we can see that for this value of r, small r square, second derivative is negative. We can say it by putting here. So from 3 that is second derivative, we see that for r square equals to this value 8 by 9 r square, second derivative is negative. Second derivative is negative. From 3 we can show it negative. Implies volume is largest, maximum. We can say largest or maximum for r square equals to 8 by 9 r square. Okay, and for this height will be, we can solve it. Also from 1 we get h equals to r plus root of r square minus small r square equals to 8 by 9 capital R square. By solving we can get r plus, from here 9 minus 8, 1 by 3r. 1 by 3 r. This is equals to 4 by 3 r. Okay, so height equals to 4 by 3 r. H equals to this. Okay. For largest volume of cone, H equals to this and R square equals to this. Now, finally, we have to show the volume of the cone is equals to 8 by 27 of volume of the sphere for this value of R, that is for this value of H. Okay. So, finally, we see that volume of largest cone equals to volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h. R square equals to this, h equals to this. We have to put here. Okay. So 1 by 3 pi r square means 8 by 9 r square into h means 4 by 3 r. Okay. This is equals to, we can write 8 by 27. 8 by 27. 4 by 3 pi r cube. 1 by 3 into 9, 27. 8 pi r cube. 4 by 3, that is 8 by 27. This is volume of sphere. Volume of sphere. Because r is the radius of the sphere. So, volume of cone is equals to 8 by 27 of volume of sphere. Hence proved. Okay. Take question 25. Show that the semi-vertical angle of the cone of maximum volume and of given slant height is tan inverse root. Okay. So here, suppose cone is this. This is our cone and this is radius of base and this is height of the cone. This is semi-vertical angle theta. This is slant height. This is height of the cone. Okay. A, B, C, D. Clear? So we have to prove that if volume of this cone is maximum and slant height is given, that is constant, that will be constant in the question, then theta equals to tan inverse root. So let solution of this question, let R, H and L are the radius slant height. Slant height of the cone. Then the slant height L will be constant, since given slant height. Okay. From the here, this will be 90 degree. So from right triangle ABC, we get right triangle ABC, we get sin theta equals to R upon L, implies R equals to L sin theta, and cos theta equals to R upon H. H by L, sorry. H by L. Cos theta equals to base by hypotenuse. So H by L implies H equals to L cos theta. Okay. We will use these two values now. The volume of cone is given by V equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So equals to 1 upon 3 pi r square means L square sin square theta, L sin theta square, h means L cos theta. So this is equals to 1 by 3 pi L square L cube, 1 by 3 pi L cube sin square theta cos theta. This is V. Now differentiate it, L is constant, so theta is variable. So find dV by d theta. Differentiate with respect to theta. 1 by 3 pi L cube. This is constant. Now first function, second function. First function cos theta, derivative minus sin theta. So minus sin cube theta plus first function cos theta into second function 2 sin theta cos theta. 2 sin theta cos theta. 2 sin theta cos theta means cos square theta. Okay. This is first derivative with respect to theta, and also second derivative dv by d theta equals to 1 by 3 pi L cube derivative of this minus 3 sin square theta, 3 sin square theta 3 sin square theta into sin theta का डेरिवेटिव cos theta plus 2 product of two function. So first function is this derivative of this cos theta, so cos q theta, so cos q theta plus 2 into first function sin theta and derivative of second function 2 cos theta minus sin theta, that is minus sin 4, 2 into 2 4 minus sin square theta cos theta, sin square theta cos theta, because first function as it is and derivative of second 2 cos theta minus sin theta, so minus 2 4 cos theta sin square theta. This is sin square theta cos theta sin square theta cos theta. So this is equals to 1 by 3 pi L cube 2 cos q theta minus same thing is there sin square theta cos theta sin square theta cos theta minus 3 minus 4 minus 7 sin square theta cos theta. Okay, this is second derivative. This is second derivative. Implies second derivative is this. Okay, this is first derivative. Question 1. This is second derivative. Question 2. Now, for maximum volume of the cone, first derivative is equals to 0. Now, for maximum volume of cone, first derivative dv by d theta equals to 0, implies this is equals to 0. 1 by 3 pi L cube minus sin q theta plus 2 cos square theta sin theta equals to 0. Clear? Now solving it, this is not equals to 0. So sin theta q theta equals to this. Sin q theta equals to, we can write 2 cos square theta sin theta. Okay, minus sign is here, so we can write like this, transferring from here sin, one sign can be cancelled out, sin square theta equals to 2 cos square theta, that means sin square upon cos square, tan square theta equals to 2, that is tan theta equals to root 2, that is theta equals to tan inverse root 2. Okay, theta equals to tan inverse root 2. That is for value of theta, for this value of theta, volume of the cone is maximum. If second derivative is less than 0 for theta equal to this, so we have to check sign of second derivative. This is second derivative. Now Now we see that d2v upon d theta square equals to, see that, or theta equals to tan inverse root 2. That is tan square theta equals to 2. That is sin square theta equals to 2 root cos square theta. You can write cos square theta. So d2 here 1 by 3 second derivative, sine of second derivative, d2v by d theta square equals to 1 upon 3 pi L cube 2 cos q theta minus 7 sin square theta equals to 2 cos square theta. So 7 sin square theta equals to 2 cos square theta and cos theta. This is equals to 1 by 3 pi L cube 2 cos theta cos q theta minus 14 cos q theta. This is equals to 1 by 3 pi L cube minus 12 cos q theta. Okay. This is equals to minus 4 pi L cube cos q theta. Okay, second derivative. This is less than 0 since theta belongs to 0 to pi by 2. Because theta is semi-vertical angle, so it can be take maximum value pi and minimum value 0. So theta belongs to 0 to pi by 2. In this interval, cos theta is positive. So cube of cos theta is positive. So total is negative. So this is less than 0. So sine of second derivative is less than 0 for theta equals to tan inverse root 2. Which implies volume of cone is maximum for theta equals to tan inverse root 2. Thus, we get for given slant height of cone volume of cone is maximum when semi-vertical angle of cone is tan inverse root 2. Hence proved. Okay. So this is our solution of question 25 of exercise 6.5.